Happy first day of senior year. This is insane. This is crazy. Let's get up. Hi guys, it's Halaina and welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to today's video and welcome to my first day of senior year. I'm really tired still. So today is going to be a get ready with me for senior year as a homeschooled teen, because if you guys are new to my channel, I am homeschooled. I've been homeschooled my whole life and it's pretty lit. I forgot to iron my shirt that I was gonna wear yesterday, so now I have to get up and iron it now. I'm gonna cry. And I only have like an hour to get ready. I slept through my alarm. 50 minutes through my alarm. But let's get up, get this day on a roll, and start senior year. So I already plugged in the iron, so this is my shirt that I'm gonna wear. It's from Hollister, and I'm gonna iron it now. The only issue is like, I do know how to iron clothes, but certain things like I don't. And low-key, this shirt is one of those things that like I wouldn't probably gonna mess it up, and I don't want to like burn it because I really like this shirt. Okay, I already ironed this. Like I don't know what I'm doing. I just want to wear the shirt. Plus this shirt has like pleats in the back of it, which makes it about 50 times harder to iron because you have to do it a certain way. My mom taught me how to do this the other week actually. This would have been 50 times easier if I just like wasn't lazy and did this last night. See? Good enough? Fine? Okay. Cute. Okay, now that I'm like awake and functioning, I'm gonna show you guys my outfit, where everything's from. So obviously you guys saw the shirt, and this shirt is from Hollister. It has this little bow that wraps around and ties in the back, and then these really cute polka dots. And then this came in like a bunch of different colors. I think there was a pink one, this burgundy one, there's a blue one because my friend Gia bought that one before she went for college, and I really thought the red one was like me because I didn't think that the pink one would go with as much, so I wanted to get the red one. And then I'm wearing these jeans, which are super comfortable. They're a little wide at the bottom, have a little bit of like the discoloration cord to them, and these are from Hollister and they're super stretchy like leggings, but they're not like jeggings. They're just really comfortable jeans. Alright, we're changed, we're dressed, we're good. I'm gonna throw on some other jewelry when I'm done like fully getting ready, which will probably be just like 2 rings and my bracelets. Of course, I'm drinking my Celsius this morning. Today we have Tropical Vibe. This is the last one in my 12 pack that I bought last Sunday, so I have to buy some when I go to work tomorrow. It's not my favorite flavor, but it's okay. So I think currently right now I'm going to straighten my hair just to like get it done with first, and then from there I'll do my makeup, which is not something that I normally do. I always normally do my makeup and then my hair. My straightening iron is kind of like really in the way right now of everything else at my vanity, so I want to be able to get that done first. And I straighten my hair, I think, the strangest way known to mankind, because I can't like see it when I do it. So I have to take a claw clip, and then I take I'll show you guys how I do like one. I take a little piece of my hair, so like I have these little pieces in the front that don't always fit, and it's okay because I like them like that. But I'll take a little piece like this. I'll straighten this section in a little bit, and then I just go like this. Straighten my hair out, do all the things that I need to do. And then it's kind of like when people put pin curls in, or like finger coils to hold their curls while they're doing the rest of their head. Brush it out so it doesn't get so like frizzy. That hurts my hand sometimes. Depending on how hot my hair gets from the iron, that absolutely kills my hands. And I've definitely burnt myself a few times. And then I go like that. But then I look chronically insane, and you guys don't want to watch me do that for the whole time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna straighten my hair, and then we can talk senior year, because I'm gonna be taking you guys not only through Get Ready With Me, but through this whole day, because I actually have a very eventful day today. So let's go. And she's done. Now me personally, I don't like my hair just straight like this. So what I'll do is I'll pull these pieces back and I'll pull my front pieces forward after I do a makeup, because I need to be able to tuck my hair behind my ears to be able to see. I really wish that I could play music and not get copyrighted while I was doing this, because the whole time I was straightening my hair, I was just in my playlist. We listened to some Renee Rapp, we listened to some Maya Hawke, we listened to some Phoebe Bridgers, and it was a vibe. And then you guys just don't know. So just like imagine that like in your head. Some Leve, Conan Gray, Billie Eilish, any other musical, like just like picture those like in your head while you're like watching this, and that's like the vibe that I'm gonna give. Oh my god, also, if you guys listen to Sabrina Carpenter's new album, Man's Best Friend, let me know in the comments down below if you guys liked it, because me personally, I loved it. And I know a lot of people like didn't. I thought it was great. I'm going to be wearing my pumpkin pecan waffles perfume today because We are starting school year. It is September now. We're locking in. Oh, also today's September 4th. Thursday. Don't know why I'm starting school on a Thursday, but I am. Let's talk senior year while I do my makeup. So I know I said in the beginning of this video that I am homeschooled. That is correct. I've been homeschooled my entire life. I think I talk about this in every new school video that I've been doing. I've been doing this since sophomore year because I started this channel as a freshman and then like going into my sophomore year. So these videos have been coming out since sophomore year. Kind of crazy. I should put a little montage together. That'd be really cute. That might make me sob though. And I'm 100% planning on continuing these vlogs throughout college. But I know a lot of like seniors in school as well. Senior year is always the easiest when it comes to classes, unless you're taking like a crazy amount of APs because you've pretty much already gotten your credits for everything, which is my situation for this year. So I have enough credits where if I finish the last class mandatorily that I have to take this year, which is English 12, if I finish that, I can have the chance to graduate in January. I don't really want to do it. And everybody else is probably like, why? Like, why don't you want to do that? I want to stay on track with the rest of my friends. I know like my friends aren't my priority, but at the same time, there's no need for me to graduate in January because there's nothing that I can do with it. So for you guys that don't know, I want to be in musical theater. I want to be a musical theater major when I go to school, and I would love to be performing in shows. Well, a lot of auditions that are like professional shows besides the one that I auditioned for back in May that I booked. It's in January for Halaina. That one, they were looking for kids that were teenagers. But a lot of shows are looking for any kids have to be 18 and up. And that's what they're looking for. Because of when my birthday is, I just turned 17 because my birthday is in August. So my birthday, I'm on the young end for my grade. So I will graduate still at 17. So there's no point in me graduating in January because it's not like I can go and audition for a whole bunch of shows because I'm not even the age limit yet. So I've decided that I'm going to take my English 12 because that is a requirement. And then I'm just going to take a whole bunch of electives that have to do with what I want to do in college. And then also really using my time for like my practicing for all of my stuff in the future. So like my piano, my vocals, anything acting wise. We have a very jam-packed day today in kind of what it will be like throughout the year with me being a senior and all the things that I have for senior year. So I have an acting lesson today, a voice lesson today, and I have to go to dance today for rehearsal. It's only an hour, but for a festival that we have September 28th. So like we have a jam-packed day. My acting lesson is at 11, my voice lesson is at 1:30, and then dance rehearsal is 4:45. So like what? But I mean like that's the life. Like that's what I'm gonna be living. And also I'm okay if I don't go to a conservatory for school, but I'm really hoping to go to a musical theater conservatory. And that's what my days are gonna be like, especially right now because my top school is Norwalk Conservatory, and I went and I toured that school when they were doing their pre-college program, and I took a few classes while I was there. And that's literally like the day. Like that is what they do all day, and like that's what I want so bad. So we're also going to be adding like that to my schoolwork as part of some electives that I'm taking, is just like really locking in and making sure that my college work is done before I record my pre-screens or like while I'm recording my pre-screens. So for any of you that don't know what a pre-screen is, a pre-screen is when you go to school to major in musical theater or to be an acting major or anything that has to do in the theater art form, there isn't just an application and then you hope that you get in from your application. You have to audition to then get into the school, plus sending in applications. So first, you send in your application, which I didn't realize that. I thought you could send in your application after you set your pre-screen. That is false. So today we're going to also be sending in a lot of college applications because I'm filming my pre-screens on the 19th of September. But you send in your application, and then after that, you send in your pre-screens, which are basically videos of you dancing, acting, singing. And then you can also like throw in like a wild card in there. A lot of schools have wild cards. Then you send all those in. And then from there, you wait for response for if they want you to come and do a live audition. Then in that live audition, you act and you sing. And then normally there's a dance call where they teach you a combination instead of you doing your own combination. And then after that, then if you get another response, then you're in the school. But it's like a massive process of like constant auditions, and pre-screens are normally filmed around this time. The deadlines are anywhere from, the deadlines if you want early admission are November 1st, and if you want normal then they're December 1st. Because all of the live auditions happen January, February, sometimes March, but mostly January and February, which is going to be a very busy time for me because I will also be in my professional production of Halaina at the time. So we're gonna have to just like pray for me. And then some conservatories only do live auditions. So like Norwalk Conservatory that I want to go to, they don't even do pre-screens. So like I'm not even sending to that school with my pre-screens. I just have to send them my application, and then I have a live audition, and I already know when that is. So it's so stressful. I kind of want to crash out. And that's why I'm like very much glad that in terms of like classes this year, I don't have a ton of them, because I don't want to be overwhelmed in academic classes when I'm trying to get my freaking college stuff done and go pursue singing and dancing. And I mean, realistically, that's one of the things that I love about homeschooling is like I don't have all the extra unnecessary academic classes. I get what I need to get done and I focus on me. And I used to hate being homeschooled in middle school because like I wanted more. All of my friends that were at dance and everything were talking about like their school and their school of friends. It was just like I didn't have that. But I obviously always had my friends at dance and my friends at skating and my friends everywhere else. So like socially I was fine. But I just like wanted more of that. But now that I'm in high school, I love it. It makes my life so much easier. I hate how hot it is right now. Why is it literally so hot in my room? I'm gonna crash out. I just want to finish getting ready. But I mean, like, realistically, just another part of, like, major part of senior year for me is going to be dancing theater, because I start my 25-26 dance season on September 15th. Technically the 13th, because we have an extra rehearsal for our show, which is in March. We're doing the Magic Toy Shop, and we have a rehearsal for that because we start early on the 13th from 10 to 1, and then we start actual classes on the 15th. And I'm like super excited for that because I love when we start dance. It really just, I'm such a schedule girl, and it makes me feel so much more locked in than like just doing school. So, and I'm kind of bored of summer, to be honest. So like we're feeling locked in for that. I have an audition for Bear Pop Opera in November. Super stoked for that. And then I have obviously Hello Dolly in January and February, and then if I make the cut for Bear and I get cast in that show, that runs through the entirety of March. I'm trying to figure out what's happening here with my hair situation, because like I'm doing the same thing I always do. It's just like it's not functioning the way I want it to today, because that's too big. But then if I take this off, then it's too small. Why is it? Is this why I get up early as a homeschooler? Like when everybody's like, oh, like you don't have to get up early. Yes, I do. If I don't get ready for school every day to go sit in my living room and do my work, then I will start crashing out. It's that simple. Okay, I did it. Now that I'm like absolutely sweating for some reason, we're good. My hair is done. Cute. Throw a little bit of this lipstick on, even though I haven't had breakfast yet. Just enough. An impending doom of nervousness just hit me. Don't really know why, but I think because I'm about to grab all my stuff and like actually go downstairs. Okay, things I need. Schedule. I love this schedule so much. I love this calendar. This is my holy grail. I finally get to bring her downstairs and actually put my schoolwork in it, because right now it's just like everything else that I have going on in my life, which is still very full. But, and then I need my AirPods, because if I don't listen to music while I'm doing my schoolwork, I'll crash out. There is fire, there is fire. Oh, my Converse. Feeling lit, feeling senior year. Okay, TikTok for the school year that I make every single year. Gotta make my first day TikTok. Has been made. I'm getting some ice right now for my water. And then currently breakfast is like in the making, because I'm having a pesto breakfast sandwich, which was on the meal plan today, and honestly I'm very excited for that. I'm just doing 2 slabs of tofu on sourdough bread with pesto and cheese. Only downfall to making my TikTok was it literally took me like 25 years to get it right. And it wasn't like a dance or like anything hard. It was generally just like the way the sun was coming in the window. I wanted it to look like aesthetic and cute, and then I just looked like I was squinting. This looks fire. Yes! We're ready. My phone, I already put her on Do Not Disturb, trust. My planner, I have my AirPods, my water bottle, my new Awala. I have 3 notebooks. I feel like these are very cute form. And then I also have all of my English spell books. I don't know why they're separate like this, but we'll see. I'm probably gonna start with like writing my schedule out for the week. So I have them pulled up right here. And I gotta get my number 2 pencils and my pen. We're locked in. I will see you guys after school.